out these notifications and we'll get things going.
If you think superheroes like me can fight all your battles for you, think again. Voting for your local, state, and federal representative lets you choose who's on your side in all the issues we face today. From the little ones to the really big ones, too. But before you can vote, you need to register, so do it now. For registration forms or information on how to register, visit your local participating video store. Have a voice in your future. Register. And vote. And tell them Spider-Man sent you.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. I'm just sending out these notifications and we'll get things going. And it's not playing. That's okay, this next one's good.
Meet Junior. Carl's Jr. Oh, it barely fits in my hand. Hot. Meat. Dripping juices. Yeah. Check out these.
I thought I put the Deadpool ad on here.
Hot big buns.
I am so sorry. I had 2 Aquatine Hunger Force ads on here.
Kids live in this neighborhood.
Jesus.
Fresh baked buns baked fresh in restaurant only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Ants. Ants.
What's up, Rez?
Ant-Man.
What's happening, Steve? I apologize again for that one.
Oh boy.
And we have face cam. What's happening, folks?
Coke, do you? Thanks, bye.
May have had less ads than I thought I would.
Sorry. Kind of. Hey, minican coming through. Dead end. Not awesome. Okay, okay. Wow, so angry. Oh, you poor sad Hulk. Hold on.
Almost done cleaning off these ones. There we go.
Wow, you have the
Cool.
greenest eyes.
Alright, cool, cool, cool. Once again, I apologize for plugging in the wrong commercial there.
The extra bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. See X-Men Days of Future Past in theaters May 23rd. Want to join the X-Men? Unleash your extraordinary hunger on Instagram. Take a bite of the Western Extra Bacon Cheeseburger or any other Carl's Jr. or Hardee's burger. Hashtag eat like you mean it, and you might get an X-Men
Yes, I
makeover.
am. That's okay, I got things going now. Just 1 second. I think that was the last one on this playlist anyway. Why was that one so long?
The first clue.
Yeah, okay, that was the last one on the playlist. Alright, we're getting Shattered Dimensions going. Let me know if Shattered Dimensions is popping up on your screen, because mine is still showing the other one. There we go. Okay, it's a little bit harder to see in these glasses, so I have to make the chat text a little bit bigger on my screen. There we go. I actually got them advertised to me on Instagram last year. Okay, cool. Y'all see Shattered Dimensions. Okay. Let's see what costumes we want to use. Where are the costumes? Because I'm pretty sure you have to use those before you go into it. Is it a bit quiet? I can try and turn things up. Alright, let me know if that helps them. If I need to turn my mic up too, let me know. Okay. Alternate suit section of the bonus gallery. You know, the most frustrating thing about this is I can't drink anything when I have all of this on while I stream. Yeah, let's use 1602 because that's going to look goofy and funny. I want to use the classic ultimate suit. I'm just going to use the normal Spider-Man 2099. See what we got here. You know we gotta do Bombastic Bagman. Okay. Yeah, you're right. They don't do anything, but I don't really mind that, to be honest with y'all. Let's do easy, because I don't want to be embarrassed. What's happening, Kyle?
So what do you know? I
Yeah,
swing
Spider-Man
around long
2000 did
enough,
have
my
the
new
best
upgraded
selection of
spider
suits.
sense points me towards a fragment.
Yeah, I love the new
Definitely
WandaVision.
sensing something from
Holy
inside
shit.
the
Every episode is
jungle
just
room.
better and fucking better.
Hey, look at that! If it isn't Mr. Tablet Fragment, right there, waiting for me to grab it, which can only mean one thing. It's trapped. Gotcha. That wasn't so bad, actually. Oh,
I
come on.
haven't even started yet. I haven't even gotten to play the game, and you're already asking how many times I died. It's so rude.
For when you awake, we begin the hunt.
This is the actual game on a 360. See?
Raven, that maniac. Where is he taking me this time? What horrible death trap will I have to overcome? Hey, this is a pretty nice view, actually.
Okay,
Okay,
what's the
let's
swing
see
button?
where this goes.
Okay, R2, good. I say R2 and played it on 360. That's fair.
Welcome,
It
Spider-Man.
gives Spider-Man a good opportunity to
Welcome
swing
to
around.
the jungle. This rock, it holds great power, no? I could use it to crush you, like a bug.
That wouldn't be very sporting of you, would it?
Ah, you speak a great truth. Let it be your prize, then. If you can survive my gauntlet. Your powers against my skills. Your brain against mine. Come, enter my game of death. Claim your trophy, if you dare.
Hell yeah. I still got a copy of Spider-Man 2002. I actually have two copies. I have my old scratched up disc from when I was a kid. Then I have a disc that a friend gave
So
me,
you want me
but
to
I
run
don't
through
have
the
the
jungle?
cover
Should
to
I
either one
not
of
look
them.
back?
Do not mock me, Spider-Man.
Wow, you're awfully touchy for a guy who wears leopard print pants. Keep your tights on, I'm coming.
What's it trying to teach me? Like, what's up? Okay.
Come, come! We have only scratched the surface.
Seeing you so excited is creeping me out.
He won't go up in a straight line. Maybe that's kind of like nitpicky, but like, I don't know. That bugs me. I have no idea what this game wants me to do. Turn my mic
Yes,
up a little.
There is
let
much
me
for
see,
you
hold
to
on.
experience here. Traps, long-range
I
weapons.
can't read which one of these is gain, but I'm just gonna turn that
cute.
up and
You
hope
put
that
together
it
your own
works.
boy
Let me
band.
know if it was
My
worse. And I'll turn it the other way.
They've come to
Or turn it
study
up
at
more.
the foot of the master to learn the art of the hunt from the greatest hunter of all.
Yeah, I love the
And
Deadpool
the
level.
most modest.
You dare.
But honestly, I haven't
in
played this
front
game in a
of my
while.
students.
No,
turn
in
this on.
front of your boy band.
Men, remember what I have taught you. Strike hard, strike fast, and show no mercy.
Yeah, let's see if you've got what it takes.
You know, I like that this game didn't just copy the Arkham games combat style. Like how the Amazing Spider-Man games did. And it turned off.
It seems my men
guess the
have
mask
not
is like out of
proved
battery.
much of a challenge for you.
Are you kidding? Those guys were brutal. I barely survived.
Really?
No.
Yeah, the art style is really pretty. I wasn't that impressed with the Spider-Man PS4 DLCs. Like City Never Sleeps. I felt like there should have been more substance to them.
Take this, yo.
Oh, that's the website. There we go. That's like devastating. Goddamn.
That was the best you could do?
Why am I playing on easy? Because I don't want to get embarrassed because you guys make fun of me when I lose, so I am just going to play on easy so I don't
Spider-Man,
lose.
that's what I do.
And think of it this way, you can make fun of me that much harder when I do die because I'm playing on easy. If it's that bad, maybe I'll switch in another level. We'll see. That's accurate, I am a bad gamer. I'm a dirty, filthy casual.
For the thrill of the hunt!
Hey, you talk like him too. Lions head best for everything. Bob.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bingo,
Was that
bango,
Craven?
bongo.
I think that was just a thug. That could have been Craven. I can't see through these glasses.
Come! The jungle still holds many surprises.
I've got maybe 70%
I'm
visual
sorry, were you saying something?
visibility.
Wait for him to come within range. When you have the shot,
That's accurate, Rez.
I guess this begins the bullet dodging
To
portion
be
of the
fair though,
festivities.
I only really play that game when I'm on stream anymore. I've just played it so much. Fuck.
Yeah?
Oh, that doesn't count as like a death? Hallie?
Take that!
That guy's dead. Can I make that gap? Oh. Well, in that case, you kind of have to die. Or not die, but fall to get across it. Or maybe I was just cheating it.
I win again!
I'll take the W either way. Man, imagine if I played a game that was like actually hard, like Dark Souls.
Do you not feel it now? The blood pounding in your veins. The twinge that rouses the hair on your neck that makes a drumbeat of your heart.
I did feel that, but I thought it was something I ate.
It's Neil Patrick Harris that voices this version of Spider-Man, right? Play Spider-Man 2000? Maybe in a little bit. We'll see.
You don't look so good. That solves that.
Out the face!
Edge of Time? I don't have Edge of Time, but I might get it eventually.
Spider sense. Fiery spear. Point taken. Another boy band? Are you guys gonna sing for me?
Hey, it's the web slinger!
That's fun.
He's all mine!
Take this, yo!
Honest to God, the art style in this kind of reminds me of Naruto. Do I still play Marvel's
And
Avengers?
stay
No,
down.
no I don't. I haven't touched it. I'll go back to it eventually. Whenever I do, I'll probably play it on stream, but I want there to be more content for it before I do. Like, Kate Bishop isn't quite enough for me. Play Spider-Man 2 Inner Electro? I put that on the poll that I put for the channel update. But everyone picked Shattered Dimensions, so I decided to play that tonight instead. I'll play Inner Electro eventually, though. Just give me a few weeks. Never had to wear an improv. That's a good idea for a video. I like that idea, Linda. I could make like a video about goofy costumes.
You're done.
Like mine. Like this guy back here.
Ooh, is this a private fight, or can I join you? Oh, I am good.
There we go.
Oh, I am.
Who's my favorite Spider-Man villain? Probably Venom. I really dig Venom key count.
Think you can escape me?
If not Venom, then I hate to sound stereotypical, but probably Green Goblin. I know, we need that Naughty Dog Daredevil game. Okay, how do I get in here? Just want me to sit on top of it? Okay, I wasn't directing me there. Okay, I think I missed something.
From a distance.
Do I think Venom 2's trailer is going to be at the Super Bowl? I don't know. I want to see it though. Honestly, I'm not convinced they even filmed the movie. Like, out of all the movies to get leaks for them, we've seen so little of Venom comparatively to anything else. Even shows like WandaVision have had more leaks than Venom 2. Which I'm loving WandaVision, by the way. It's so fucking good. And here?
Oh! What did I just say? If I know Craven, this place will be loaded with traps. Gotta stay alert. Oh! What did I just say?
Try to jump over that. I want a Doctor Strange game so bad. That'd be amazing.
Yikes! Don't think it's gonna work. Gonna have to find another way. Oh, come on! Sorry, I'm allergic to bullets. They ruin my complexion.
Ah, you cannot dodge forever.
There we go. Sorry, I just had to take those off for a second. Yeah, WandaVision is fucking incredible. Favorite Spider-Man villain, Scream Goblin, and Doctor Strange. Well, I think that you're gonna be in for a treat with Spider-Man 3. With the exception of maybe Craven. I don't think Craven's gonna show up.
Kapow! I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it. Oh, Craven, you maniac!
How could I miss?
This is like Spider-Man 2000 when you're crawling up the
You
building.
don't look so good.
I think Spider-Man 3 is going to be better than Far From Home. Because Far From Home was so shitty, they couldn't possibly make something worse than that, you know?
The hunter always gets his prey.
Make him aim at the tree? Okay.
Now, you die. Now, you die. How could I miss?
There we go. Thank you.
This won't hurt a bit. Oh, wait, yes it will.
Honest to God, I like to play games more on streams
I'll
because
keep
I don't
dishing it
get
out if you
stuck
keep
because
taking
y'all
it.
help me out. Like, I'm not sure if I would really go back to this game otherwise. It's so much more fun when you have someone helping you guys, like, helping guide you through it.
No!
Bop. See ya.
No hitting! That
Could be messy, could be amazing. Yeah, I'm not convinced on it either way,
patience.
but I'm hoping for the best, you know?
Guys, I've had a wonderful time.
So,
but
y'all
this
want to hear my prediction for
yeah.
Spider-Man 3? This is how I think it's going to go, right? You got Sandman, you got Electro, you got Green Goblin, you got Doctor Strange. Fuck, Doctor Strange isn't a villain. I meant Doc
Leave it.
Ock. God damn it. Did I say Doc Ock twice? Who else
Can
you
you
got?
dodge this time?
But anyway, it's gonna be the MCU versions of all of these heroes, or I mean all these villains. And they're gonna be played by the same actors who played them in the Raimi verse and who played them in what you call them?
Here's some for
The
you.
Garfield movies, right? And Toby and Andrew are gonna be in it, but not till like the very fucking end.
Take that.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Bad
focus
guy,
up here.
corner pocket.
Okay. So anyway, what's gonna happen is Peter's gonna be on the run, making his way across the country,
Test
right?
my patience.
And
Kapow!
what's his face?
I'll keep
Daredevil
dishing it out if you keep
is his
taking it.
lawyer, and he's
Curses.
trying to like prove he's innocent. This whole thing, right? And he doesn't know
ya.
who his lawyer
Who's having
is.
a good time?
And there's
Raise your
just like
hand.
all these hints that like, hey, your lawyer wants to talk to you.
Will do.
Your lawyer, blah blah blah. And eventually, Daredevil is going to confront him and say that he's talking to him in behalf of his lawyer. And you know, anyway, long story short, Daredevil will probably
Can't
lead
get
him to
enough
Doctor
of me, huh?
Strange. And throughout the movie, he's going to fight all 6 villains, but individually. And then at the very end, he's going to fight them all together. And in that moment,
You're
Doctor
outta here.
Strange is going to do something through some plot trigger, there's going to be some way to bring the alternate Spider-Man in, and maybe because of something that happens in WandaVision. And I think the same thing that brings Toby and Andrew in is going to be the same thing that accidentally brings Deadpool in. And I think Deadpool is going to like kill the Fox Deadpool is going to kill the MCU
Two men
Deadpool.
enter, one man leaves. Am I right?
And the MCU Deadpool is going to be like evil, but that'll be the plot of like Deadpool 3. He'll just have a cameo in the after credit sequence of
something from the
Spider-Man 3.
Ah,
And I'm thinking that Venom is probably going to show up in the after credit sequence too.
and
But that's just a game theory. Yeah, I know. I turned off the face cam because my mask was hurting me. It was a little bit tight on my face. Plus, the colors weren't working. Maybe I can find a normal mask in a little
Still
bit.
he lives. I thought I taught you better than that. I promised
What's up,
to
Super
show
Fan?
you a true hand. I promised
My
you
Spider-Man movie pitch?
victory.
Shit,
And
I got no idea.
am a man of my word.
I would definitely want to adapt Donny Cates' Venom into a movie, though. That's for sure. I don't care if it's a
Blinded
new
by the
universe
thrill of the
or if
hunt.
it's
Wait for him to land, then
current
strike.
Venom universe. I think it could fit in either one. I just love it.
go juggle beehives.
Oh, damn, this Craven a bitch. Then again, maybe easy mode is just really easy in this game.
In
Oh,
case
that's
you
what I
haven't
had.
heard, there's a law against hunting men, even ones with stickum powers.
Just a surprise for
I
you,
think it'll be the
Spider-Man.
third. I don't know that it'll be the third part. I think Doctor Strange comes out after it, right? So it'll be the
Go
second
juggle
part.
beehives.
But I also think that, y'all know Spider-Man, the comic book, where it's Miles Morales from the Ultimate Universe and Peter from the 616 universe.
Hey,
But
Craig,
anyway,
why don't you
I
make,
think
like,
that
one of your
they're gonna
trophies
adapt
stuff?
that more so than Spider-Verse. I think that Spider-Man 3 is Infinity War, and Spider-Man 4 is gonna be Endgame, as far as Spider-Verse goes. If Spider-Verse is gonna be
You hear
Endgame.
the crowd?
This is so weird. Why am I fighting with analog sticks? I like it though. You lost your faith in me? That's okay. I lost my faith in myself a long time ago too.
In case you haven't heard, there's a law against hunting men, even ones with stickum powers. Go juggle beehives.
There we go.
Look out!
What do you think they're gonna do, Rez?
Quickly!
I'm curious. Oh yeah, and I got a theory about WandaVision too, right? So y'all know the Grim Reaper is like Vision's nemesis, right? Because Vision in the comics is based off of Wonder Man's brainwave. And Wonder Man was the Grim Reaper's brother. And Grim Reaper thinks Vision is an abomination.
That's Spider-Man.
So here's the thing. I think that Edwin Jarvis is gonna end up being how do you get his health back? Oh. But I think Edwin Jarvis is gonna be the MCU Grim Reaper, because the MCU Vision is based off of Jarvis, the Jarvis AI. I think the Jarvis AI is based off of what's his face, the actual Edwin Jarvis. And I think that when
Holy cow, that worked.
she stole
All
Vision's
right.
body and she brought him back, he came back, but he came back without a soul. And that's why she had to make Westview, was to bring his soul back. But when she brought his soul back, she accidentally brought back Edwin Jarvis's soul too. And Edwin Jarvis came back as the Grim Reaper. And I think that's what the Halloween episode's going to be about. But again, that's just a swim theory.
I'm Spider-Man. That's what I do. I break pots.
My men have abandoned me because of... You made a mockery of my
Don't
teachings.
forget Morbius. I got no idea how Morbius will play
As a
into
complete
it.
shambles.
I have failed. And now I have nothing left. No dignity. No honor.
Sergey, don't do something you're gonna regret.
Nothing to stop me from using this.
I'm not a
Did
genius.
something
I just
I'll
spend way too
regret.
much time reading comic books and talking about comic books and discussing comic books.
Whoa, where do you...
Dear God, what am I doing
Hey,
with
Craven,
my life?
how'd you snare that fragment anyway?
I am not completely ignorant in the ways of modern man, my friend. I secured it all. The internet.
You're joking.
No, I had the winning bid.
I'm Spider-Man. That's what I do. Thoughts.
Well, that's good. Just ignore these guys, right?
No hitting!
Like, their bullets aren't doing any damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to up the difficulty a little bit. Y'all are right. Easy is too easy in this game.
Well, well, company! And I didn't even bake a cake.
Who's my favorite actor to play Spider-Man? Shit, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think any of them have gotten it right. I like Tom. I don't like Tom's movies. Like, I like Spider-Man Homecoming. I like him in Infinity War. Not a fan of Far From Home. I hope he's a good young Spider-Man, right? Like, he can grow into the character that people want him to already be, you know? If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Tom. But I know people are gonna hate me for that. But I mean, I've made the argument before, right? That if you took the Ultimate version of Spider-Man, the Ditko, or the original Ditko version of Spider-Man, and you put those two characters next to like the Josh Keaton version of Spider-Man, all three of those versions of the characters would act differently in any given situation, be it like a super situation or a social situation, right? So it makes sense that Tom is going to be a little bit different than what people are used to. He's a new Spider-Man for a new generation, right? Like when you read Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate version of Spider-Man is filled with all this like teen angst, you know? And he's like kind of a fucking douche, just to be real with you. But he acts like how people acted in those like 90s teen horror movies, you know? That was like the attitude, like, what did they call it? The Attitude Era? You know, like, that was just the culture. It was like MTV and grunge and, you know, hip-hop was a new thing. It was all about rebellion. And, you know, that's kind of what Bendis was writing in the 2000s because he was out of touch with, like, you know, the youth culture of the 2000s and just, like, writing what he knew. And it makes a really unique version of that character, and I've always loved the Ultimate version of that character because of it, you know? So yeah, I'm not really that indifferent about Tom Holland's take. I just hate Far From Home. A review on WandaVision? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. But I don't know. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. How's y'all's? And what the hell is it? Eternals? I don't know it all either. Read Gwenpool? I need to read Gwenpool. I do. I just reread Vision, and now I'm reading a collection of Wanda and Vision stories. This WandaVision has got me really into the characters. Where do I go from here? What am I missing? What are bad guys? Is that a puzzle? Yeah, it's a puzzle. Okay. You know, more so than Tom Hardy's Venom versus Tom Holland's Spider-Man, I want to see Tom Hardy's Venom versus Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. That's the pairing I want to see. Was I supposed to do that to, like, all of these? You're burnt out on Spider-Man movies? I feel that. That's how I was on Batman for a long time.
Really strong. Stupid.
First my series got a third season.
Silver Surfer. I want to see Silver Surfer come back. The Guardians again. Kamala Khan. I know they weren't planning any of that, but that's what I'd like to see. More Spider-Man, honestly. Like, maybe Spider-Man leading a team of Young Avengers or something.
You don't look so good.
Hey,
Stop
what's happening,
hitting your
Parker?
face with my fist.
There's something on this. Turn down the game audio? Yeah, I can do that. Hey, thanks for following. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, WandaVision really isn't a whole nother league. Do you think we'll get a great Marvel? Yeah, I think What If is going to be amazing. It doesn't seem like they're dumbing it down, if you know what I mean. Like the Disney XD shows did. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? And I think that if What If does well, and if enough people get into it, and if enough people talk about it, like this to the same level that people are talking about WandaVision, we'll see more and more animated series like What If. Like, personally, what I want to see them do, I want them to do a Marvel animated universe in the style of the What If animated series. Because I love that art style. It's fucking beautiful.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I'm inclined to agree with Mr. Awesome. Yeah, bringing back Earth's Mightiest Heroes would be great, but it feels like a pipe dream. But there are rumors that they're going to bring back the 90s X-Men show. And if they bring back the 90s X-Men show, then, you know, maybe they could do a Secret Wars, an animated Secret Wars type thing eventually. Then we might see those characters come back in some capacity, like in a crossover. But I doubt we'd ever see the show come back. But I mean, you know, stranger things have happened. I think they're more likely to try and get a new Avengers show off the ground, though. That's kind of like aimed at that same demographic. Because it's harder to get people to watch something old than it is to get them to watch something new. Like, when something's new, there's like hype around it, right? There's buzz. What am I missing? Thought I hit all of them. There's one. Should Spectacular Spider-Man return? Yeah, definitely. Will it return? No. No, never. It's not gonna happen. I hate to say it, but it's not. There's just, if you look into it, it's because of the rights issues. But I do think that we could see the character like cameo in a Spider-Verse movie or something. That is, I think that would be a lot more likely. How much comic accuracy do I want? I don't know. It depends. I like the MCU's like level of comic accuracy. Even though I don't particularly care for some things like, you know, Stark and Banner making Ultron rather than Hank Pym making Ultron. I think that kind of takes away from the Ant-Man mythos.
No redemption. witnesses. No distractions. Here. Now!
Yeah, I want to see Monster Rock come back too.
For once, you and I are in total agreement.
I will destroy.
You know, I actually don't mind the Mysterio Iron Man connection so much. I think it makes sense given, you know, the status of Stark Industries in the MCU. And speaking of Stark Industries, I think that Armor Wars is going to be pretty good. Pretty hyped to see what they do with it.
This is an attack. You must try harder than that.
Hey, Craven, remember that version of your vest that used to shoot rays from the eyes?
I love all the little nods of continuity in this.
Tonight.
We're like, I watched like the original Ben 10. I wasn't really a fan of much of the stuff that came after it. Batman Beyond is like GOAT though, like GOAT tier.
Yeah. Hunt this!
Like it's just as good, if not better, than Batman the Animated Series in my opinion. People don't give it enough credit.
Be honest.
And it's
do you
like
think
beautiful
I'd look good
too.
with a mustache?
Like I love the art style and the aesthetic. Like it was cyberpunk before cyberpunk was a thing.
Existence no more.
Yeah, he did.
I am humbled. Defied. That's
I meant to hit that one. Where'd he go? There he is.
This can't be.
Now he did.
Excellent, Spider-Man. You've done it.
And just in time. If I never hear the word hunt again...
See, I never
it'll be
really
too
got to
soon.
watch much of Danny Phantom because I had conservative parents. And they were like, oh, a phantom? That's ghosts and witchcraft. You can't watch that. So, like, yeah. Oh, I thought the game was glitching out. The text counter? That noise is so annoying. My god. Yeah, I think Secret Invasion is going to work better as a show than it did as a movie, honestly. Okay, should I just play them in order? Yeah, I'm gonna play them in order. Should I do normal? I'm gonna do normal. I'm gonna push myself. Do I get chills when the animated theme says... Yeah, every time Amazing Webhead. Every fucking time. I know exactly what you mean. And in the Justice League episode epilogue, holy fuck, man.
Night on the waterfront. On the docks,
A lot of people don't like that
rats
episode,
scurry
but I
about
love
their
it.
grim business.
I think it's quintessential.
Tip from Felicia Hardy brought me here. Looks like she was onto something.
Whoa, it's slipping!
Hey, look at this.
It's just
Damn,
a hunk
Linus.
of rock. What's all the extra protection for?
The goblin paying you to ask questions now.
Do hard mode? Hell no.
No, Hammerhead.
Hell no.
Shut up. Goblin says the
I'm only doing
spider's
medium
coming
so we
after
can
the
get that
tablet.
death counter
He
up.
wants all measures taken to stop
Since
him
y'all like
getting
that so much.
I'm flattered.
Now load it in before I lose my cool.
Oh, you're gonna lose your cool, all right.
It's him! It's Spider-Man!
Then stop gawking and start throwing lead.
I'm not that big of a fan of it, honestly. I think the 616 and the MCU should be their own thing. And trying to change one to fit the other is just stupid.
See something, shoot first and ask questions.
But they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
We're not taking any chances. Read me?
Loud and clear, boss.
Welcome, boss. We got everything set up for you.
Save it. No time for gab. I gotta rip. I knew you were around here.
Fuck! I forgot I was supposed to be stealthy. I was so used to the running gun on the other level. Okay, at least you can get away easily. Also, I love how goofy this costume is. I forgot. It's the 1602 suit. Okay. Real shit. I'm trying to remember how to take these dudes down. So, like, get above them. Yeah. It's like Arkham shit.
Next time, look behind you.
Get that guy!
I moved like 10 feet, and I'm like flying through the air, and he's like, where'd he go? I shouldn't be complaining. That's the only reason I'm not dead yet.
You're all in.
I never saw Animated Adventures, the Iron Man cartoon. I've heard a lot of people talk good things about it though. Why did I run into the light? Because I forgot this was supposed to be stealthy. I was just going off of muscle memory.
Let's go. Get this open.
That's one of the train yard workers. What's this all about?
Why are you doing this?
Let's just say
See, I've got this like run and gun mentality that I apply to like every game I play.
Spider-Man tries to pull a rescue.
And in stealth games, that's of course very detrimental.
Yeah, boss.
Good.
The game is like, you need to sneak around, and then I'm just all like,
Makes me mad.
So what is this thing Osborn's having to deliver?
I'll tell you what it ain't. Just a rock.
How do you know?
How do I explain it? It's like Elvis talks, you know? Like a dame. No dame I ever know. Cooing.
can I like let this dude go now? Okay.
What are you looking at?
So we gotta get to that other side now.
Nice looking at me.
He's not the only one.
Take one of these guys from behind? Yeah, you can. That came out wrong.
Anyone else tries to
I haven't seen Batman vs. Ninja Turtles, but I heard it was really fucking good. Oh, fuck you! That dude totally just shot the hostage, too. Like, I know he didn't, but, you know, like, who would be realistic about this? I do have the attention span of a 10-year-old. That's more accurate than you could possibly know.
This is inhumane! It's a bug guy!
Ah, fuck you!
More people
It's
trapped.
Spider-Man. I got a fucking alias. Investigations Jessica Jones. This dude's got no webs. He got no webs. Let me see. Do I want my channel to grow more? Of course. But I'll have to upload videos for that to happen. And those are coming in like March or April. One or the other. I've got like 4 buns in the oven. And then I've got 2 more that I'm writing, right? So you're going to get a video on me making fun of Marvel TikTokers, like cosplaying TikTokers. And I'm going to be making fun, and then after that, I'm doing like an unboxing video where I unbox like 100 figures. Then after that, there's going to be a video on this dude called Rusty Cage, who has this comic called Requiem to Crazies. It's like really fucking good. God, I'm fine with it.
I've got a floating head lady.
And then after that, I'm doing a video on Twin Peaks. And then after that, I'm gonna do a video on
I need help finding Hammerhead.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, and I'm also writing videos on the Hulk animated series and the Silver Surfer animated series. So all of those should be out before the summer, but that's like my plan for like the next 6 months or so. And then I have another plan for videos to come out around Halloween. So we'll just see how all that goes. Like, one of the videos I really want to do is I want to do a video on Donny Cates of Venom and Immortal Hulk, and how I think there could be like a sort of connection between them that someone's going to tap on eventually. A theory of how Daredevil will fit into the MCU? Okay, I've got it. I got it. It's easy. So, WandaVision is going to reveal that the MCU, as we know it, is the House of M universe. I kind of talk about that a little bit in my MCU is the House of M universe video. But, anyway. I think that that's going to, like, change reality, right? And it's going to rewrite the timeline so that the mutants were always there. So you're going to see flashbacks to Endgame, and there are going to be, like, mutants coming out of the portals, too. And they're going to just, like, pretend they were always there. So that means that the Daredevil TV show and the Avengers movies, all of what we know, happened, but didn't happen the way we remember it. Or didn't happen quite the same way as in the movies. So what that means is we get to have our cake and eat it, too. So, Daredevil isn't canon, the show isn't canon, but Charlie Cox is still coming back. Joe Berthenol is still coming back. They're reprising the same characters, just in the same versions of those characters, but in the timeline where mutants are around now. That's the only difference.
I'm tracking Hammerhead.
Be glad to do what I can.
So that's what I kind of think is going to happen with Daredevil in the MCU. And how they'll address the old show. And they're talking about doing an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reboot, too. And I think it'll be the same circumstance there.
You're tapped out.
No, I don't think it's going to be odd at all. And it also lets them retcon stuff and, you know, lets them bring dead characters back to life, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, you know, the comics do this all the time. They did it with Secret Wars. The CW did it with Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I think it worked really well there. And I think the fact that it worked so well there is just even more proof that it'll work well here. And it also lets them explain inconsistencies in the timeline, right? So, Iron Man 3 concretely takes place in 2013. But if they want to say Armor Wars takes place in 2028, and Rhodey is 5 years younger, and it wouldn't make sense with the timeline of Iron Man 3, now they get to say that because of House of M and WandaVision, that the MCU timeline is shifted forward 5 years again. So, you know, blah, 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 blah. It lets them explain older characters that are supposed to be younger, blah, blah, blah. You know, you get what I'm saying. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has on and off seasons. The last half of Season 1 is really good. The Ghost Rider season is fucking amazing. It's like my favorite season. And, everything else is iffy. Peggy Carter is good, though. I really enjoyed the Peggy Carter show. Where do I go from here?
You two stay.
How did I feel about Disney buying Marvel in 2009? I don't know. I was too young to like really process it or really understand it. I didn't want them to kidify Marvel, that was for sure. And you know, they didn't. You know? So, in retrospect, like the MCU as we know it wouldn't be possible without Disney. That's just the reality of the situation, how much money it's made, the marketing machine, merchandising, stuff like that. None of that would be possible without Disney. Like, the MCU could not be as successful as it is without Disney. You know, I know Iron Man did good before Disney, you know, that Incredible Hulk did okay before Disney, but that's not what I'm saying, you know? Like, like Avengers was such a hit on such a higher level than any superhero movie that came before it. That's like the only way I can put it, you know? I think the theory that Franklin Richards stops people from aging is absolutely true. Oh no, I have a theory about Steve, right? So they're saying that there's a Mark Hamill level cameo, right? So this is the thing, right? And I'm gonna pause it to like put this into words, okay? So the Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Mandalorian style cameo that's gonna happen in WandaVision. Captain America, Steve Rogers, okay? He was like a father figure to Wanda, right? So Old Man Steve, they're going to call Old Man Steve, and you're going to see his face on a computer screen. And it's just going to be a screenshot from Endgame, right? And then you're going to see young Steve Rogers walk into the world of WandaVision, right? And it'll change back to like the grayscale world. And he'll be young because that's how Wanda remembers him. That's how Wanda wants to see him. You know what I mean? But anyway, so Captain America is going to be one of the people who helps talk down Wanda, in addition to Doctor Strange. But that's just a swim theory. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. And you didn't notice. Good.
The spider!
Ah, I was behind you.
In the shadows!
Oh, you can go up here? Well, that makes everything easier.
Gone? He can't be gone.
I think Hawkeye is equally likely, but I don't think Hawkeye would be as big of a surprise as Captain America would be. Like, Hawkeye is in a Luke Skywalker level cameo.
Hit the sack. Bedtime for you.
And they already revealed Doctor Strange was gonna be in it like 2 years ago, and they're like pretending they didn't. So.
Hey, it's a bug guy!
Fuck you.
Spider-Man go. He took a powder.
Spider-Man's just
No, I haven't actually seen Future Avengers, but I've had a lot of people commenting on my videos about it. Yeah, I know I need to be stealthy, but my brain is just like, kill, 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 kill.
It's Spider-Man.
Damn it! I landed behind the bastard!
I can't believe it. Over there. Find him. Now.
next time, look behind you.
There we go.
Lights out. Don't let the bed.
Oh, where'd everybody go? This doesn't look good.
How did I get this game? I've had this game since I was like a kid. Or at least since I was a teenager. Oh, you're talking about the Avengers anime? I thought you were talking about like Next Avengers, like the cartoon about the kids and all. But I've never actually heard many people talk about the anime. Is that the anime where the kids have like fucking cards and the cards summon the Avengers or something? Because if that's the case, I'm not really interested. Okay, fuck that. See what I mean about that run and gun mentality? I don't think. I just run. Wait, so there's like 2 Avengers animes? So we're talking about Disc Wars, which is like the one you're talking, the one that I said was, you know, the one where they summon it from the disc. And then I also said Next Avengers, and you're not talking about either of those, are you, Rez? This is like another Marvel anime. Oh, I get what I'm supposed to do now.
Try to sneak up behind him.
Thank you, Madam Web. Never would have guessed that. Okay, so this is like a 3-hit kill boss fight.
Avoid the spotlight, Spider-Man. If you hide in the shadows, perhaps he cannot track you.
I'm gonna fill you full of holes.
Hammerhead is so dumb. Fuck! But you know, at the very least, this boss fight is still better than the Hammerhead boss fight in Spider-Man PS4.
Let the daylight. Got
What's happening, Josh? Did they make Shadow Dimensions for PC? Yeah, I didn't know that Future Avengers even was like an anime. Is it on Disney Plus? Because if it's on Disney Plus, I guess I'll check it out. I'll watch at least one episode of it. Just out of morbid curiosity. I watched like one episode of Disc Wars and decided it wasn't for me, even though I love the art style of it. So if you try to drop down from here, yeah, it's like yeets you. So you specifically have to go up here,
Chicago lightning.
drop down into the shadows.
I'm gonna put you 6 feet under.
There we go. The deal with Sony will last? I think the deal with Sony has to last. For Marvel's and Sony's sake, and I think they both know that.
Sucker.
Oh, cheap shot.
But I will say this. I think there's a possibility, if Venom is a different universe, then Spider-Man, Tom Holland could actually end Spider-Man 3 not in the MCU. Accidentally falling through some kind of a multiverse portal and ending up in the Venom universe. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's like a worst case scenario. And if that happens, we'll probably get like Tom in a bunch of like Sony movies, and then he'll come back to the MCU in like a few years. But I don't think that's likely to happen. I'm just thinking like, you know, worst case scenario. What Marvel and DC games need to be remastered, remade? Spider-Man 2 for PS2, Spider-Man 2000, Arkham Asylum needs to be remastered, but like right, because the current remaster sucks ass. I don't know. I don't know what else.
You're a pip, Hammerhead.
Sayonara, creep.
A floating head lady sure walked me into it this time. Gotta grab the shadows and make my play. Take these palookas down one by one.
Oh my god, did he just say
Train
palookas?
yard. Normally this place would be alive with the sounds of working men doing honest labor. Tonight, it's a den of thieves.
There's nothing honest about exploitive labor, Spider-Man. You capitalist pig. Join a union, damn it.
Bedtime for you, pal.
Guess my time was too long for you, huh? I'm starting to think you ran away.
I'm here to help.
The spider's really fast.
Yeah, not as fast as a bullet, I bet.
Come on, walk under the light, walk under the light. Thank you. Oh, that's rude.
Should have kept your eyes.
That shouldn't have took because I was in the light, but I'll take the W anyway.
Spider guy, let me loose!
Thoughts on Brave and the Bold? I love Brave and the Bold, man.
Spider-Man, get me out of this!
What? Where am I supposed to take you? Can I just drop you here? Oh, here. Here's a giant arrow.
That was amazing! Can I have your
That's
autograph?
subtle game design.
So you rescued one big deal. See them all?
I'll get you out of there. Don't worry.
Oh, I was supposed to do the same thing with this guy? Man, why can't these guys walk over here? It's not that far.
Spider-Man.
They get shot, that's not on me. It's just the sad reality of the gritty situation. Who do I think the next Avengers movie is going to be about? I don't know. I think Kang the Conqueror is pretty likely. I also think Galactus is really likely.
Sleepy time.
Like, I think we could see Galactus in, I think that, like, we could see like, a big build-up to a Galactus movie, right? And then at the last moment, Doctor Doom is going to beat Galactus, take Galactus's energy, and this is, you know, assuming, you know, after they introduce Fantastic Four and all. And then I think that, like, Galactus would be Infinity War, and then Secret Wars would be Part 2, because they would somehow involve the multiverse, right? And, they would combine Galactus eating the Earth with, like, the incursions, I think. But I think that would be, like, Avengers 6. More so than it would be, like, Avengers, well, 7 or 6. More so than it would be Avengers 5. I don't know what they'll do for Avengers 5. I'm indifferent to it.
Sorry.
I hope it's a smaller scale story, though.
Time to hoof it.
Hold a clean sneak. Hey!
That's a good one, Kyle.
Look, up there!
Damn it.
That's my cue.
Yeah, I want them to get King right, too. But I think if we get Magneto and we get Doom, then I think Magneto and Doom could be solid villains for an Avengers movie that crosses over with the X-Men. Really with the Fantastic Four, too. Since, you know, all of those characters have fought each other as villains at different points in time.
You'll pay for this, you will! Jeez,
Fuck!
Ah, mice and mumps.
Okay, let's try it. Run it back again.
We're gonna rub you out.
I'll smack you now.
Thank God.
Sorry, pal.
They already said Doom would be in Black Panther 2. Yeah, but, you know, Black Panther 2 could have changed entirely by this point. But we'll see.
Hey, pal, unlock the door. I'm not an animal.
It's all Jake. I'm coming to get you.
Where am I supposed to be taking these guys? The same place over here? All the way over here again? How would Avengers vs. X-Men play out? I don't know. Probably in the Avengers wanting to take custody of Jean Grey, and then the X-Men not letting them. And then they argue that, you know, Scarlet Witch, everything that happened with her, and, you know, I think they could play off of all of that in a really interesting way for an Avengers vs. X-Men movie. I don't think they should do anything that is even remotely like the comic iteration. Because that story's shitty.
Save me! Someone save me!
Come on.
I've been spotted.
He couldn't have gotten away.
Thoughts on the only two Ghost Rider movies? It's been forever since I saw the first Ghost Rider movie, and I never saw the second one at all. So, I don't really have anything to say on them. I haven't seen Umbrella Academy either.
I guess my little game was too hard for you, huh? I'm stuck.
Ah, come on. Y'all know that one was some bullshit. Okay, let's see what we can do here. There's two guys here. Two dudes
I'll
over
get you out of
there.
there. Don't worry.
I like hope these guys separate. Man, how did the other one not notice?
Kiss the dirt.
Shit. This is a good game, but it could have been a great game with a little bit of refining.
Pal, unlock the door. I'm not an animal. I thought I was a gunner.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Umbrella Academy.
It's all Jake. I'm coming to get you.
Oh no.
Dare you?
There we go. Do I like this better than Web of Shadows? Hell yeah. Web of Shadows, like, I just didn't enjoy playing it at all last time I played it. I think Web of Shadows might be one of the worst Spider-Man games.
Bedtime for you, Pally.
Like, it's really ambitious, but it's, like, over-ambitious. The one thing I'll say about Web of Shadows, though, is that it has the best air combat of any Spider-Man game, like, to come out in, like, the last 20 years. Like, the fight, or of any 3D Spider-Man game, really. I love the air combat, and I love, like, the web combat.
Good work.
But outside of that, it's just, like, if that game had, like, a year more to get developed, it probably would have been way better. But it just feels really rushed.
You want this, tough guy?
I haven't played Edge of Time.
Just you and me. Mano a mano.
That suits me fine.
Finish him, boys!
You miserable lying snake! trashed one group of punks, you've trashed all.
So now we like brawl? Or am I supposed to hide again? I think I'm supposed to hide again.
Hit the sack.
God. So the game does want me to fight.
Sorry, Bradley. I wipe my nose with punks like you.
Idiots, I want this done. Bring in the big guns.
Man, I love Evan Peters so much. So I watched I'm a big American Horror Story fan, right? And he plays one of the main characters in like a few of the seasons, really, because every season is a different story with different characters played by the same actors. But he is always one of my favorite actors in that show, and that show is full of great actors. And I love his take on Quicksilver. So if they rewrite the timeline so that they bring back the mutants and Quicksilver is alive now, except for it's like the Fox Quicksilver, I'll be completely okay with that. I don't mind that at all, honestly. I haven't seen New Mutants. No, I haven't seen New Mutants.
Best guy? What else you got?
Nuts to this. Let's beat it.
Right behind you.
Yeah, run away.
You idiots! You're all worthless!
I'm coming for you, Hammerhead. Time for that mano a mano we talked about earlier. It's shown its cards. Only one more left to play now. The power of the fragment.
I should have used this rock.
I haven't seen Dark Phoenix either, but I saw Apocalypse in theaters and I was so disappointed. I just really haven't wanted to watch any of the non-Deadpool movies since. Except for Logan. Logan's like fucking amazing, but...
Mister, I was made for it. You're a real piece of wood.
Feeling Jake now!
Hey, Big Shot, shut up! Go chase yourself around the garden.
There we go. Pick shit up and throw it at him. Got it.
Yep, you're a real pip.
What is that stuff? Is it supposed to be steam? There we go. So I guess I have to do this like 3 times, right? I don't think they've undone One More Day, but there are rumors that they're going to. Make him hit the giant thing in front of me.
No?
Yeah, like you did with
There's a
Steam.
reason.
There's the jolt I needed.
Ugly, crazy, and mean. Quite a combination.
Get ready for some nasty power.
I like the idea that X-Men Origins is a movie inside of the X-Men universe.
You slay me. I love a good scrap.
There we go.
Now that's a charge.
Anyone ever tell you how clever you are? No? Well, there's a reason.
Well, that was cheesing it, but I'll take it. I gotta get out of here before I lose some more health. I'm this close to dying.
This.
I won't disagree with you there that Mephisto's the worst Spider-Man villain. Best everyone else villain, worst Spider-Man villain.
Says you. Go chase yourself around the garden.
Anything else for him to blow up?
Dry up. Real piece of work.
Okay, I gotta get him to run into something like Rhino. Got it. I'm guessing he has to run into this. Yup. Oh, it's another punching thing. Cool. I haven't seen Howard the Duck, but I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
Ugly, crazy, and mean.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man games are worse than Web of Shadows. I'll agree with you there, Trey.
Thank you, Spider-Man. The floating head lady appreciates your assistance.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, that's another one down. Yeah, that sounds awful, Mr. Awesome. Yeesh. To be fair, I haven't played Amazing 2, but I have played Amazing. Yeah, is the death counter still at 0? I'm going to be surprised if the death counter's still at 0.
This new spider sense is a trip. Either I'm not used to it yet, or I'm sensing one of the fragments closing in on me. Nope, I was right. Well, at least I found it.
Spider. Don't fade on me yet.
What are you supposed to be? A demonic kumquat?
You can call me Hobgoblin.
Why are the cutscenes in this so choppy?
Newsflash,
There's like
You're
no
not my first goblin.
movements.
But this goblin
They're like
has one
still
thing
frames
the
that
others
like
never.
zoom in and out.
The
The
fragment
character model's barely
is,
fucking
and with
move.
its
And that
power,
fragment is
I'm
barely
going
in his
to tear
fucking
this
hand.
world apart.
What the fuck is with these cutscenes? They're so shitty. And this is a beautiful level. It's a beautiful game. I love the design and aesthetic. And these fall sequences are really cool, but I mean, it's just like, they don't do anything. It's all style, no substance. Like, if this was executed better, it could be like legendary, and like this would be like known as like one of like the Spider-Man games you have to play. Like how Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 2000 are. Like, all the games from this era just feel really rushed, in my opinion.
To death. I'm gone. Nice of you to drop by. I just love watching you smash things.
Yeah, I think Miguel is supposed to be Hispanic.
Nice try, but my nanofiber wings broke the
Who's my
fall.
favorite Spider-Man to play?
How'd you get
I
your
don't know.
claws on
It's
that?
been a while since I played it. Like, at least like 5 or 6 years.
That's why I asked. This guy makes Flipside look so.
Having a blast! Look who's running! Don't mind me. I'm just doing a little redecorating. Scared to face me, eh?
I think I better turn back.
Not what I meant to do.
Return to sender, Spider-Man.
Having a blast! Having a blast! Big rats!
You're just a great big ball of crazy, aren't you?
I love seeing things burn. Ha! I've wasted so much time with you. Having a blast! Big rats!
The ads are so annoying.
Redecorating!
Like, I get what they're going for with like making fun of the whole cyberpunk aesthetic. It's just
Redecorating!
so unsubtle. It's not even funny, it's just annoying.
No, that hurt.
Is that Mark Hamill voicing Hobgoblin here?
Skin, wings, horns, and crazier than a freaker? This guy's a piece of work.
I felt that! Boom!
You're just a great big ball of crazy, aren't you?
Man!
What am I supposed to do when he throws 2? Avoid the first one, then get the second one maybe? You're throwing one,
You're
throwing the other.
terrified of me! How nice!
How do I get myself into these things?
One of them hit him. Steve Willem voicing him? Gotcha.
You're terrified of me! How nice!
I actually haven't played Friend or Foe either. There's a pretty good number of Spider-Man games I haven't played.
I suppose I'd run away too if I were you.
He's giving him rest. No thanks. Keep this.
This
Oh, so we only throw in one bomb now.
Don't mind me. I'm just doing a little redecorating.
You are out of health. You are dead. Go down. My goodness. Hey, Spider-Man on Atari 2600. Not happening. Definitely not happening.
Love to stay and play, but I've got places to destroy.
What's happening, Pack Spider?
I was worried this was going to be too easy. See, this is why I could never be a superhero. I don't laugh at my own jokes.
Why am I doing this? It's You should have stopped me. Why am I doing this? Because it's fun! The Public Eye Patrol, keeping the city safe from the likes of me. Thanks, partner. I warmed him up for you. Now finish him off.
Ah, shock me.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3 is a lot worse than Web of Shadows. You're right. Aren't they both on the same engine? No, I would not play it then.
Oh, I am good.
Hold it!
Anybody else? No?
Hold it! Get him!
Sorry, fellas. Don't have time to explain.
You're out of here!
Hold back. Hold back. Hold back. Hold back.
The quick attacks are a lot more damaging than I would expect them to be. I've been under you.
Go again.
Best Superman story? All-Star Superman or American Alien?
That solves that.
Let's do this old school, like 2050.
The fact that y'all want me to play Spider-Man 2000 on hard mode so bad makes me think that I should make that some kind of like a stream goal or something.
Oh, shot.
I'll have to think about that.
Take this, freaker!
It's one of the fugitives! Drop him!
Accelerated vision makes everything seem slower.
He's
This
over
will
there.
definitely come in handy.
Hey, can I call a timeout?
Destroy the cars for the website?
Hit it from all sides.
Shoot the wound! Now!
Acceptable.
Yeah, that's how you upset. That makes everything so much easier. Spider-Man 2 on PC? That sounds awful. I never noticed that like Wolverine picture there. That's weird. I just went with Spider-Man 2.
I don't think so. You have the right to remain silent. I didn't start this, but I'm gonna finish it. It's on! I think you dropped this. You know how nutty you are? You are giving raving maniacs a bad name. Hold your fire, officers. He's not with me! See, this is one of those crazy misunderstandings we'll all laugh about later.
I think Tron had just came out, because you can see that had a huge impact on this game.
You have to work at being this crazy,
at least on the
or is it just a
2099
knack?
levels. Okay, so it has to be the bombs to go back in.
Orange skin, wings, horns, and crazier than a freaker?
Have I
This
seen
guy's a piece of
Mandalorian?
work.
Yeah, I saw Mandalorian.
I think you
I love Mandalorian. It's like the first Star Wars thing in forever that I've actually gotten invested in.
Coming!
I'm the last one who should call anybody a freak, but that guy is a freak.
All units, fugitives last spotted at platform 2. Could be headed this way.
Could be.
Look out, it's him!
Is that him?
What does it want me to do here? There we go. Website.
Punchy punch punch!
So far, just based off of the combat, I think I like the 2099 levels best.
And that's how winning is done. Along came a spider and beat up some dudes. Let me out here! Yeah! Watch your flank! I don't know about you, but I'm having a blast.
Living hair you want. Genetically altered hair added
For genetically
I win again. Cover me. He moves like a bug. Oh,
It's stuck in here. There it goes. Would I like to play as Venom in the next Spider-Man game? Absolutely. I'd rather play as Venom in the new Spider-Man game than Spider-Man. Honestly, I think it's more likely than not.
Who are you?
Well, maybe not more likely than not, but I think we could get a Venom spin-off game after it.
Sorry. You're not going to get rid of me.
Who would there be alternate suits for Venom? Ultimate Venom,
Nanofiber mesh? You didn't do this to yourself.
probably the Venom from King of Realms. I think that's War of the Realms. War of the Realms Venom. The like Norse Thor Venom. Those two would be. Does Cyberpunk still suck on my PC? I don't know. I haven't touched Cyberpunk in forever. I burned out on it. The game's really repetitive. I'm sure I'll get back into it eventually. Do I think it'll still be Eddie? I think it'll be, I think first it'll be Harry. Miles and Peter will get it off of Harry, and then it'll bond to Peter. Peter won't know it's bonded to him at first. And then it'll help him out in battle, and he'll think he can control it, and he'll try and keep it a secret from Miles. And then he'll, like, Hulk out and go from, like, Spider-Man in the black suit into being full Venom, and he'll lose control like Hulk. And then Miles is going to have to take him down. So in Spider-Man 2, you're going to play as both Peter in the black suit and Miles. So maybe you won't play as Venom, but you'll at least play as Peter in the black suit, I'm sure. And then, in the same way there were 52 alternate costumes, you know, they used a lot of the alternate costumes. If they don't want to just use the same ones again, then I think that means that we're going to get 25 suits for Peter, 25 suits for Miles, and then we're going to get 25 alternate black suits that are specifically alternate black suits, because there's more than enough of them. Like stuff like maybe a cell-shaded ultimate suit, a cell-shaded animated suit, you know.
This is a real blowout.
Think we hit him.
I mean, just Spectacular Spider-Man alone had like 6 variations of it, because they the way they had the suit progress over time to turn him into Venom.
Orange skin, wings, horns, and crazier than a freaker? This guy's a piece of work.
I hope Zack Snyder doesn't. I can't stand his movies. I think they're really shitty. But I mean, people love him, so he might keep getting work. We'll see.
This is a real blowout.
Throw another bomb at me. Come on. There we go. Throw another. Please. There we go. Come on. Okay, one more. One more. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. Add the black suit from the 90s series. Hey, thanks for following.
Ruin all my fun.
Hey, someone's got to do it.
Deadpool ROM hack? I didn't know that was a thing.
Not again. Freeze! He's right there! Sorry, no time for autographs.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Deathstroke is a boss in the ROM hack? That's funny.
Fantastic.
Why don't we meet up top? I've heard the view is to die for.
Hey, don't wait on my account. If I'm not there in 5 minutes, start beating yourself up without me.
Do I have to like actually climb? Okay, cool. It does take me up. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that after Peter loses the black suit, Eddie's gonna get the black suit. Like, maybe he'll show up, but I don't think he'll be Venom in the movie. But if there's a Venom spin-off game, he'll definitely be Venom in it.
Not bad, eh? Let's see what happens when I add Fragment's power to the mix. What's happening?
This can't be real.
Welcome to my reality, Spider-Man. Hope you'll survive the experience.
Get rid of these flying creatures as soon as you can.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Madam Web.
Did you see that? You're just a great big ball of crazy, aren't you?
Look who's running scared!
Now, is the first Ultimate level Deadpool, or is the second Ultimate level Deadpool? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember, because I know Deadpool's next. I know Ultimate's next, and the Deadpool levels are fucking hard.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the crazy.
Man, that attack does fuck off.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the crazy.
Now that hurt.
I'm not sure what you're asking, Chumley. Swim, use the bombs. Yeah, like the bombs he throws. I know, I'm trying to.
Side looks safe. I've never seen anyone this
Would you like to see spectacular Spider-Man suit? Yeah, of course. I'd love that. You know, that might be possible because Sony does own it.
Wow, that looks like it hurt. Your train of thought got derailed a long time ago. Did the work of being this crazy, or does it just come naturally?
Save yourself the trouble. Give up and die.
I've never seen anyone this psycho. I'm kind of in awe. Score! I can't wait to shut this guy up.
If you stand in the exact middle, I don't think any of the bombs actually.
Did the work of being
Well,
this
those
crazy, or
bombs.
does it just come naturally?
Hit him? Hell yeah, hit him. Do I think Pete will fight Kraven in the next game? I think that's a good idea. Given the black suit, it makes sense that they would maybe adapt Kraven's Last Stand. It would make more sense to adapt it in the games than the movies, that's for sure. Especially given that Peter's been around a little bit longer. And is probably closer to the age that Kraven's Last Stand took in the comics than he is, well, I mean, more than a corpse than he is than in the MCU.
And stay down.
Get upset. I've been noticing a lot of fire.
The old wooden lights were an
Okay, that does hurt you. Stand a little bit. Good to know.
And some for you.
Okay, one more bomb toss. We should take out Hobby. There he goes. How much non-Marvel and DC? Honestly, not enough. Not enough, I'll admit that. I've been reading Rusty Cage's Requiem with Crazies. That's a neat little indie comic I've been reading. I've been trying to read more Tick. What else have I been reading? It's indie. Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky is like fucking legendary. If you're over 18, I highly advise checking that book out. It's fucking great.
You've done it, Spider-Man, and not a moment too soon.
But yeah, honestly, I don't read enough indie comics, I'll admit that.
Let's take a better look at these. Looks like nanofibers fused with bioorganic circuitry. Only one corporation has technology advanced enough for this. Alphabets.
Yeah, the TMNT IDW comics are really fucking good. Alright, I guess Ultimate's next. I have no interest in the new Sonic show. Like, absolutely none. Sorry. I have no interest. Okay, so next one is Electro. Cool. My opinion is wrong. The show's gonna be bad. You know, we all already know it. There's no point in denying it.
Fresh air. Wish I could enjoy being out in the city, but that suit is throwing me. I feel dirty. And not in a fun let's go clubbing way. Okay, gotta focus. The magic rock's around here somewhere. And I just figured out where...
They nailed Ultimate Spidey's personality here. Thoughts on King and Black so far? I haven't read it. I'm waiting for the trade to come
No
out.
one wants to see your junk.
So I probably won't read it for a little bit.
See what I found? What do you think happens if I use it?
I wish they would make a Superman game, but I don't see it happening.
It's like my powers are totally unleashed.
I don't know how I feel about Suicide Squad. I'm not big on it being multiplayer. I think them making all the DC games multiplayer is a bad decision. Why are you just doing this emo ass walk, Peter?
I am so impressed. I've never seen anyone start a truck before.
Laugh it up, loser.
Well, I guess we'll have to do this stuff.
How about this?
What the?
Impressive.
Little versions of you? I think the word is creepy.
Oh, I love the combat here. I forgot how much fun this was. It's so fluid. God, I love symbiote gameplay. I really hope it comes back for Spider-Man 2, the game.
Hey, you got a license for that?
You know what? Forget this!
Come on, what do you got?
I haven't read Ice Cream Man, but I've heard a lot of people recommend it to me. The people that recommended it to me basically said, don't look into it at all. Don't ask anything about it, don't read anything about it, just go read it. So, with that in mind, I will probably eventually go read it. From what little I know, it seems really trippy and like psychedelic. which is something I love in comics. Will it be worse than Sonic X? No. It couldn't possibly be worse than Sonic X.
He broke the water pump.
No, I don't think you'll fight those characters. Maybe Sandman.
Somebody help! Help!
Do I have to? Where you at? They. Multiples. Okay. Get you to the safe point. Come on now.
Yeah, that's great. Let me get that valve, Spider-Man.
Three more.
Help! Thanks. I got you.
I hate all the busy work this game makes you do. It feels like it's just a way to make the levels seem longer. Like, there could have only been 3. There's 2 guys on the same platform. You're just doing the exact same thing twice in a row. It's busy work. Hydra Man with ray tracing? That would be cool. I feel you there. Man, a Rocksteady Ninja Turtles game would be nice, but it's just... that feels like a pipe dream.
I got this. Glad Aunt May pays the electric bill.
Do I think an Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit's possible? I would hope to see one, but I doubt we would see it.
Okay, doors open, Spider-Man.
Good work.
But then again, if they needed a red and blue suit, maybe. It's possible.
Ew. Do you and your generator, like, need some time alone?
Let's get this party started.
Turn this place into a disco. Classy.
Come here so I can kick your
I'm sensing a little story.
Oh, I'm gonna beat you down. Lights out! Come here so I can kick your butt. You're gonna get owned. Hallelujah!
What am I doing around here? I feel like I should be able to take him down faster.
Spider-Man, look for Electro above the generator.
What are you gonna do? Run forever?
A good Ninja Turtles game would be the best, though.
Gotcha!
Hey, happy birthday, Amar! I hope it goes well for you. Congrats on making it another year around the globe.
You're hurting now!
Happy birthday to you too, JP. Play Undertale? Maybe. I've never played it, so I mean, I wouldn't know. I'd be going into it blind. But I'm curious enough about it to try it. It seems really unique gameplay-wise. I also really want to play Earthbound on stream, but I don't know if y'all would want to see that or not.
Has anyone ever told you how impressive you are? Because if they did, they were lying.
Come here so I can kick your butt.
Hey, you.
That was a good one. You're pathetic. In your face.
It's funny seeing Spider-Man in the red and blue suit with the black symbiote arms coming out of him.
Miss me?
Or tendrils, I mean.
Nailed it.
We're really sparking off each other here.
Those are so easy to avoid.
Pathetic.
That was a good one.
Can you do me a favor and recharge my MP3 player?
You got roasted.
When the floor is about to become electrified, move out of the way.
This is a new low for you, isn't it? Eat it, chump stain. Take it.
Am I gonna get my first death here? It's possible. Yup.
This is
Damn.
not what I foresaw.
Let's get this party started.
Turn this place into a disco. Classy.
Lights out! Yeah, right. Oh, I got you bad! You want a piece of me? You're hurt now! You want a piece of me? Oh, that had to hurt! You're toast!
When the floor is about to become electrified, move out of the way.
Gotta fight me sometime!
We're really sparking off each other here.
Like that's gonna work. There I am! Ammo! How do you live with yourself? You like that,
Do you think
don't
we might play as Black Cat? That seems unlikely. Stranger things have happened, though. One thing I've thought that might happen is I think we might get a Spider-Gwen game set in an alternate universe. That way they can show a different version of New York.
Good look.
I think if that happened, we might get a cel-shaded game, but, you know, that's like a pipe dream.
Move out of the way.
Good one! Gotcha! You want a piece of me? Let's see what conducts electricity around here. Eat it, chump stain!
When the floor is about to become electrified, move out of the way.
Get back here, loser!
Okay, there he is, across the street.
Gotta fight me sometime!
Have you ever considered therapy? Or, in your case, shock therapy? Huh?
Come on! What are you, scared?
Oh!
What figures do I collect? I collect Marvel Legends, and I'm starting to collect some of the DC McFarlane figures. I'm a huge fan of some of the qualities. Right now, the only ones I have are, I just ordered Batman, the Murphyverse Batman from White Knight, and I also have the Batman animated series Batman and the Hellbat armor. And I pre-ordered the Death Metal Batman and Damian. But other than that, I collect Marvel Legends. I'm actually making a video about them. This should be one of the first videos back for the next phase of videos. You know, I like to roll out my videos in phases. So when videos come back, you're going to be getting a new video every other week for about 3 months. So that's why there haven't really been any uploads recently. Like there was the Venture Brothers Part 2 video in September, and there was the Insomniacs Line video and Wonder Woman, and none of those videos I thought were like really as high caliber as I would have liked them to be. You know, they felt kind of rushed. So this next phase, I'm doing my best to make these videos the best they can possibly be. So I really can't wait for y'all to see those. Like, I'm doing a video where I talk about cringy cosplay TikTokers, and that turned from a video of just me reacting to TikToks and making fun of them into me like actually being like, hey, this is a problem, and it's a problem because you're gonna have all these kids that have never been to conventions just coming out of quarantine, right? And all these TikTokers are making these videos where it's like Spider-Man and Deadpool dry humping each other, and you know, it is what it is. The fandom is gonna like make content like that, but you're popularizing it on an app where these young kids are watching it, and these kids have never been to conventions, and conventions have a problem with sexual harassment to the point where they have to have signs that say cosplay is not consent, you know? So these cosplayers on TikTok are setting a bad precedent moving forward for the new generation of cosplayers that have never been to cons because of COVID. So they're going to be going to their first cons, and they're going to be thinking this kind of shit is normal. Like, this is how strangers interact with each other, and, you know. But anyway, and it's also, you know, it's cheap. And when you look at ElsaGate, I'm sure y'all know what that is. If you don't, look it up. Just look up ElsaGate if you don't know what it is. But anyway, in the same way that, like, ElsaGate was fucking weird, I get those same ElsaGate vibes from a lot of Spider-Man cosplayers on TikTok. Particularly this one dude that makes... He made a video with his fucking brother where it was like Spider-Man fucking Deadpool, and he was Deadpool and his little brother was Spider-Man. And his little brother's a fucking minor. So it's just like, it's fucking weird. But anyway, that video was not what I thought it was going to be. And it ended up being a lot better because of it, but it ended up being a lot more work too. So that's when I'm really interested to see people's reactions towards. And no, I've never collected the Mafex figures or Nika or Hot Toys, but I have been interested. Like, I want to get a Hot Toy. I don't want to get a bunch of them because they're so stupidly expensive, but eventually I would like to get the Iron Man Mark 7 Hot Toy. That's like my dream figure. If I could have any figure out there, it's that one. Because the Mark 7 is my favorite armor from Spider-Man in the MCU.
I can't.
I think we need a little company. Let's make this a party.
Two illegal things in a video? Sort of. Y'all just have to wait to see when the video comes out. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's exactly as weird as it sounds. Also, you know, this dam kind of looks like the end of X-Men Origins Wolverine. Just notice that.
Out of this, aren't you?
Shut up.
Hey, don't make it so short.
You look like you could use some friends. Don't you know when to quit? Here's a hint.
Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it.
Yeah, the Hot Toys Iron Spider armor looks great.
Take that.
That showed them.
I can't do it.
Did he just run in the room a second time? I haven't played the X-Men Origins video game, but I did buy it a little bit back.
Me, you little freak! Oh man, I knew.
I'll probably play it on stream eventually. Hey, I'm not trying to bully children on TikTok. I'm trying to, like, protect them on TikTok.
You know what? Hey, Uncle! Hey, that was fun. Let's do it again.
This'll keep you out of my hair.
Dude, you don't have hair. Not that it would stop me anyway.
How do you take your electricity, Spider-Man? AC or DC?
Dude, if you're gonna make electrical jokes, try to stay current.
That was funny.
Sorry, not a fan of getting electrocuted. It really hurts. Hurts?
Have any of y'all ever been electrocuted? It's weird, because you would think it, like, burns, right? But it doesn't burn. It's like getting, I was getting shocked. Of course it's like getting shocked. But it's like something vibrating really, really, really fast, like, against you. That's the only way I know how to describe it, because I've accidentally electrocuted myself a couple of times.
You know what? Forget this. You know what I love? Back. I'm done with you. I'm becoming more than powerful. I'm becoming unstoppable.
And you're still not wearing any pants, so 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Electro is even more powerful now. Strike when his energy field is down.
More power! Booyah!
His field is down. Attack.
Madam Web coming in with the most obvious advice, as per usual.
Talk about it!
Do not let Electro regenerate his health above the generator.
Hey, Uncle! Come on, what do you got?
Dude goes down after, like, 1 attack. Have I watched Turkey Steak on Spider-Man? No, I haven't.
Ah, you're pathetic. Didn't I already say like 1,000 of these lines? Surprise!
Man, I hate these things.
Gotta charge up.
Fuck you. Dude wasn't down long enough at all. I have not watched Superhero Squad. Don't really plan on it. I think seeing Xavier's video on it was more than I needed to know about that part of the franchise.
Take that!
Aw, man, fuck you, Mysterio. Mysterio, I mean Electro, god damn it. I wish Mysterio is in this game. Just barely. And he doesn't act like Mysterio at all, because Dan Slott doesn't know how to write characters, but still.
Here's some for you.
Losing energy.
I feel that, Electro.
I need to recharge.
You know what I find helps? Rest and relaxation. Turn the TV off, just have a little me time. But that's probably not me right now.
I'm out of here. Let's get some more faces in here.
I don't know if I'm supposed. Okay, I'm supposed to run, not fight. Got it.
Let's get some more faces in here.
See ya! Trucks.
Now I'm supposed to fight, I guess.
You really have a thing for trucks, huh? Are you sure you want to be called Electro? How about Electruck? Trucktagon? Truckmaster? Truckleberry Finn? Tructor Duel? I know, Professor Pickup.
I like Truckleberry Finn. That was clever.
Drove that one in.
Shut you up.
Maybe they'll make me talk more. You never know. I win again. You don't look so good. I'll keep pushing it out if you keep taking it.
Oh, I didn't know rage mode was a thing. Have I had that this whole time? Was that a thing the whole level?
Yeah, now's not a good time to get.
Well, today I learned. There we go.
Spider-Man, you must keep Electro from gaining more access to power sources.
I already knew that.
Perhaps, but you don't know the grave consequences you're facing for failing to stop him.
Worse than a little light show, huh?
Much worse.
Of course.
Yes, yes.
No.
More pop. Yes, yes, yes.
Why don't you just give up, Electro?
More power.
Less.
More.
Less.
More.
Okay, never mind. But, you know, if you change your mind, giving up is still an option.
Spider-Man? Oh, am I glad to see you. Hey, I can help you with this mess. Get me over to that terminal.
I love the cell shading in the Ultimate Universe. In this game, anyway. Like, the way that, like, that orange looks on this, all these machines. Like, these turbines right here, like that. I love the way they look for some reason. Like, they look really good in this art style.
Come on, what do you got?
Man, Marvel civilians can take like 10 times the amount of damage that normal civilians can.
Thanks for watching my back. I got the electricity shut down.
God, how many people do I have to save in here?
Spider-Man, am I glad to see you? This mess. Help me over to that terminal. Spidey? Thank God you're here. Hey, I need to get to that terminal to stop this mess.
And then repeat process. I'm gonna have to do that 4 times now. This game has so much busy work.
Couldn't have come at a better time. Swing me over to that terminal, and I'll shut it down.
Who else wants some?
They congregate so quickly. Yeah, and Ultimate Spider-Man would look amazing remastered in this kind of art style. What happened? Oh no, did my 360 freeze? My 360 froze, that's great. Am I just gonna have to... Damn it. Well, that's fun. What's the question, Rez? Are you gonna ask me about Prez? Because I don't know what it is. And I feel like it's a joke. And I'm not gonna fall for it. I knew you were gonna ask me it. Fuck. Alright, here we go again. I'm not gonna do that same level over again. And I am going to skip the next Noir level. So, do I want to do Sandman? I'm going to do the Deadpool level. Regression. Yeah, do I give a shit? I'm going to do it on easy because I know this level's hard. Good one, Rez. Good one. Do y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the disc like flickering around inside my 360? I don't know if y'all can hear that on the mic or not, but it is loud.
Pain Factor! With your host, the anti-hero for hire, the mask for your task, the guy who won't die, Deadpool!
Hi, Ma, and welcome!
on Pain Factor, the only show where you compete for your life.
And remember, viewers, I'm available for Black Ops missions, assassinations, and birthday parties.
I don't know what's weirder, that this guy can somehow come back from the dead, or that they gave him a TV show.
Coming up, we've got a very special Pain Factor with a very special guest running the gauntlet.
Who?
You, Spider-Man.
Wait, what?
That's right. Our guest today will be the one.
Prez the Eternal
only,
President
the
is a great
friendly
character.
neighborhood Spider-Man, because he needs this.
Television, you are a cruel mistress.
You know you can run inside.
Wow, that's not too big or anything. Can somebody say overcompensating?
Spidey! Can I call you Spidey? Hey, thanks so much for being part of our little webisode.
Cause you shoot the web. Okay.
Hey, can I get you anything before we start? Soda? Bottled water?
How about the fragments?
Okay, good one. Okay, here we go. Picture up in 3, 2,
How you doing?
welcome to Pain Factor! Is there a mute button for him?
Spiderwood!
And here he is, the terrifying, the deadly, the amazing Spider-Man!
Just what I always wanted, a tasteful introduction.
Hey! The fight you just killed! Now what am I gonna tell its folks?
Tell them it was a mercy killing. If they've seen your show, they'll understand.
Listen, Webby, I can't have you swinging around in your footy pajamas destroying my cameras. You're gonna have to tangle with my army. And by army, I mean production assistants. And by production assistants, I mean unpaid interns. And by unpaid interns, I mean fans. You're gonna have to tangle with my fans.
Lamest supervillain ever.
Spider-Ham suit in the sequel? I don't think so. I think that'd be way too hard to pull off.
In your face! Thanks for playing. Anybody else?
You're wrecking my show!
It's so weird seeing Deadpool thugs.
That looked like it hurt.
Like, Deadpool has changed so much from what people thought of him, like, when he first came out. And even when he was, like, on here.
Easy on the merchandise, pal.
Oh, didn't mean to come down here. Maybe it doesn't make a difference, though. Oh. Marvel versus DC animated crossover movie? That'd be great. I doubt it'll happen with the way Disney and Warner Brothers are and how competitive they are right now. But it's not. It's a nice dream. I do think that we'll see a DC Marvel crossover comic eventually, and maybe a video game. Like, I think a Lego Marvel versus Lego DC game is pretty likely. If they were going to cross over, that's probably where it would happen. If not there, then in the comic.
I could do this all night.
But again, I just worry that things between DC and between Disney and AT&T would be like, I don't know, like lawyers, you know? The lawyers get involved and then it becomes a whole thing. another Ninja Turtles multiverse movie. They've done that so many times already, man. Like,
these cameras are
more times than Spider-Man even.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. I think I got turned around somewhere. Well, I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
How do I get to this one? Okay, so we go. You see, I know the 80s Turtles crossed over with the 2012 Turtles and in the movie with the 2003 Turtles. Yeah, the game did teleport me at that one point. I'm glad someone else caught that, because that was weird.
Here's some for you. No camera. Come on, like I wouldn't have a backup plan? This is live TV, baby! The show must go on!
What do I think about Batman the Animated Series coming back? I think that'd be great. I hope that if it does come back, that it takes place after Return of the Joker. Meaning, like, after Tim Drake and all that stuff, but honestly, what I think they're gonna do is I think they're gonna adapt Red Hood and have it take place before all that, but I don't know, we'll see. I just hope it takes place, like, after Justice League Unlimited, you know? Like, in the new era. Something we haven't seen before in the DCAU. In the time between, like, Justice League Unlimited and Batman Beyond. Because there's, like, 30, 40 years to explore there. I think it's, like, 20 or 30, not 30 or 40. But still, you get what I mean, you know?
I call this one Cavalcade of Brute.
Can those be
Did I do
redeemed for
that?
cash? Ooh, collectibles.
And some for you. Did you see that? These cameras are his eyes and his ears. Better knock him out.
Yeah, I do think the animated Flashpoint movie is better than the comic, but the art style is hideous. The comic book is prettier. I don't think Arlene's gonna come back. She's retired from acting altogether, from my understanding. But Arlene Sorkin is definitely way better than fucking Tara Strong.
makes the plan.
I hope they get what's her name? Kaylee Kuko, the lady from Big Bang Theory, who voices her in the animated series. I hope Kaylee Kuko voices her from now on out.
Let's do this.
I'm so sick of hearing Tara Strong as Harley Quinn, because Tara's Harley Strong just sucks, and it's always sucked. I don't care how much flack I get for saying that. It's true.
Take that!
You're welcome, Metaverse. I'm happy to say it. Someone's gotta say it. Mrs. Obama, I'm going to say the... See, I like Tara Strong as Raven. She's great as Raven, like the best version of that character by far, right? And she's like great as like, I don't know, Twilight Sparkle, every other like of the 1,000 roles she's fucking played. But like, as Harley Quinn, she doesn't fit. She's a bad fit.
Today's guest, Spider-Man. Hey, buddy, MC. Let's talk about the question everyone's lips. Hi, it's Kitty Pryde. Wow. Moses, how's that redhead? I always see you saving. Do I sense a bit of a love triangle there?
Oh my god, I'm getting out of here.
And is it true there's a clone of you out there with your brain, but trapped inside a girl's body? Because that's kind of like...
I love all the trivia here. Because, like, all that's true about the Ultimate Universe. They got their facts straight, at least. Gotta respect the devs for that. If this game had, like, another year of development, I think it would have been so much better. Who do you think does a good Harley? You're gonna say some cosplayer, aren't you?
Uh-oh. Looks like the spider's about to get squished. And we're out to commercial.
Yeah, but
Don't worry, we'll pick it up in the same spot when we come back. Guys, get down there and keep the talent limbered up in the meantime.
come on, what do you got?
One from our sponsor.
Yeah, I always forget that Tara was Batgirl, too. Yeah, Tara Strong and Batman Beyond Return of the Joker is just on another fucking level.
I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it.
Looks like the spider's about to get squished.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Killing Joke movie. The Killing Joke movie is just awful. They took way too many liberties with that story.
I'll pound you into the ground.
That's all she wrote.
His voice lines are
I don't know.
glitching out.
How friendly are you with Ben Grimm?
There's no arc to the swing, so it's hard to jump and like land on top after you swing on something, comparatively to like other games. Ah, it's a drone.
Kill camera.
Not anymore.
Congratulations, Spider-Man. You've ruined my broadcast, and you deserve your prize.
Yeah, they screwed the pooch on getting it right. You're right, Multi-ID. They won't have Kevin and Mark come back if they do it.
Oh, my head. Where am I?
Yoo-hoo!
Right, like they had one chance to get it right, and they really screwed the fucking pooch by adding that fucking subplot with Batgirl, man.
Oh, look at you. What about me? I thought you'd be taller. Oh, well, we just won't use a lot of wide lenses. Deadpool!
And really, the animation and the art style, like, they didn't have a good enough budget to pull off what they needed to pull off, you know? And, you know, I'm talking about The Killing Joke, by the way, not Shattered Dimensions.
Oh, the agony! Get in there, boys! Show Wally Webbs here he can't twist my doorknobs! Wally Webbs? Seriously?
I like that, Wally Webbs.
This is coming from the guy who can carry on an argument. Hey! Give me that! Ah, I almost broke a sweat. That'll do.
Okay,
You're out of here! The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top with you, does it?
yeah, right? Like, it's almost like they read Gail Simone's Batgirl run from the New 52, right? And they're like, oh, she has a trans roommate? We'll give her a gay best friend. That's the same thing. Like, it's so surface level and like, ugh. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but it pisses me off. Like, that should have been like one of the best DC animated features ever, and they fucked it up so bad.
Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it.
Have I watched the Batman 2004 show? Hell yeah. I love the Batman. And I love how they introduced Batgirl. Like, Batgirl's costume is amazing in that show. I love the purple, and I love the Burnside, Sean Gordon Murphy Batgirl costume too. I think Batgirl in a purple costume is just on point. Harkens back to the 1960 show, you know? If anyone's familiar with that much part of the lore.
What? It rhymes.
Okay, why is he not taking any damage? What am I doing here? Don't web zip Deadpool.
And some for you. Two clowns short of a circus. Hey, thanks.
Give me an eye! Rock that C-T-O-R-Y! What that spell?
Hey, sleepy time! You're like the coolest, smartest person I've ever met.
Give me a B! Give me an eye! Rock that C-T-O-R-Y! What that spell?
I want to smack some sense into you, but I don't have that many smacks.
Oh, I just remembered. I have to, floss.
Don't run away like a sniveling coward just because I was whipping your hiney.
I'm not running away.
I haven't seen Bruce Timm's Instagram.
So I can look up sniveling.
I know that some of his artwork leans towards like the looter side, though.
That's my ride. You gotta fail.
Well, my little Petunia, it's been fun. For me, I mean, not so much for you.
That was an experience.
Hey, man. Love your outfit.
Back at ya! You get yours from the fan club catalog, too?
Nah, the gift shop. You know, if you get it in person, they actually tailor it for you.
No way! Right there in the shop?
Yeah, well, I mean, they take your measurements there in the shop. But doing the actual tailoring takes a couple days, but it's so worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, right?
Dude, turn around. Let me look at how it fits you. Yeah, I gotta say that is really nice.
I'm telling you, man, tailored.
These cameras are...
Bro, cosplayers talking about their damn costumes.
It's all mine!
Not feeling it, the toppermost of the poppermost, are we?
Hey, web-face! Come and get it! Take that!
Hold on. Are the Deadpool thugs Naruto running?
That's a wrap!
Easy on the merchandise, pal.
Fine, you asked for it.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get up to those two up there. Did I actually end it? Hell yeah, I finally landed on it. Now how do I like get on top of it? Fuck. What is this shit? It won't let me climb up, damn. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck this game. It's so hard to like stick to a wall you want to stick to and stay stuck to it.
These cameras are his eyes and his ears. Better knock him out.
Oh my fucking god. How would I make a Superman game? Shadow of Apocalypse, but good. I don't really know how to go much more into detail than that. There's a video, if you look up Japanese Superman game, it's called like Invincible or Incredible or Unstoppable, something like that. But it's like, it's more like a Dragon Ball game. But if you made a Superman game that played like that, that would, I think that would be like the ideal way to make a Superman game. Wait, that's what I was supposed to do the whole time? Jeez.
Hey, I'll keep dishing.
Finally.
Hey, that's a high-def camera!
Okay. One more down here. One more.
I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it. Hey, I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it. Where do you think you're going? See ya! Take that!
Did it reset all the cameras? Or did it like say, hey, you have more to take out now?
I call this one Cavalcade.
I know the smell of burning superhero in the morning. Smells like...
Sorry! Not really, though.
There he goes! Ladies and gentlemen, the Human Torch! Easy on the merchandise, pal!
I think there's something on the lens. Oh, my fist.
Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting that I still have that rage mode too, right? This?
Time to get my rage! Who else wants it?
I gotta go inside here. Got it. Thoughts on Beware the Batman? I didn't watch much of it.
Welcome back to the Wadey Wilson Show with our special guest, Walter Webbs. Let's talk about that time you and Wolverine switched brains.
Well, actually, I've got a question for you, Deadpool. Where'd you get that fragment?
I think that's a pretty good theory, Trey. You know, maybe it's also worth noting, right? A lot of these cartoons are funded by toy companies, right? So WB pays for a third of it, DC pays for a third of it, the toy company pays for a third of it, right? Now here's the problem. Kids don't play with fucking toys anymore. You know, kids play video games. They're not interested in like cheap, shitty little action figures at like older ages like the way they used to be. So because kids aren't buying toys, or maybe it's not that they're not buying toys, it's that they aren't buying as many toys, that means that toy companies aren't interested in putting up the money for these projects the way they used to be, right? And I think that has a lot to do with why Young Justice, Green Lantern the Animated Series, and Beware the Batman got canceled. Because Green Lantern the Animated Series was supposed to have a toy line, but they canceled it. And the reason they canceled it was that the toy company had made toys for the Green Lantern movie, and that toy line flopped. Like they couldn't give those figures away for free. Like you can still find a lot of them for like $3 a piece online if you look in the right places. But yeah. I think that has a lot more to do with why Beware the Batman was canceled than, you know, just Cartoon Network trying to push Teen Titans Go. I won't deny that Teen Titans Go's success comparatively probably does have a lot to do with it, though. I know for a fact that what I'm talking about here is exactly why Young Justice didn't get a third season. I know for a fact that's why that didn't get one. But
That's a wrap. Great. Real mature.
Kill camera.
Congratulations! For surviving this long, you've received the Pain Factor Home Game! Now you can risk your well-being and sanity for the entertainment of others in the comfort of your own home. Follow me to pick up your prize.
Can the prize be stuffing a sock in your mouth instead?
Anybody else?
Did you seriously just try to lock me in a room? What am I, grounded?
Just sit tight, my little mouth breather. We gotta pause for another break from our sponsor. There is a world of spirits, unseen by most, but just as
yeah, I'm excited for the next season of Young Justice too.
need a guide to penetrate into this darkness. You know darkness. Yes, a man who has ventured back from the other side, who has cheated and settled the eye of picture yourself. Calm down, and you'll even tarot side by Hit him! Okay, everybody. We're back in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I think Earth's Mightiest Heroes was a Disney thing, so it's different. That I don't think that Disney does things the way that Warner Brothers does them. That is a hot take, Metaverse. I definitely still like Teen Titans better, but I like Young Justice as well. Young Justice does like drama really well in a way that Teen Titans doesn't. And Teen Titans does like, I don't know, plot better. And like the villains and all that kind of thing. And humor. Okay, what do you now? Is this the runaway part?
Start for swinging spider who quickly brings the inside joint down by rising waters. Certain death is up the third, followed by sogging corpse and more. But on the outside, moving a fastest tidal wave, making his move as they come down the stretch with an eighth of a mile and swinging oh snap! Well, it wasn't good for little Wally, but holy shiatsu was it great television! Inside joint down by rising waters. Certain death is up the third, followed by sogging corpse and more. But on the outside, moving a fastest tidal wave, making his move as they come down the stretch with an eighth of a mile and swinging spider neck to neck with tidal wave. Unbelievable! He deserves a breather for this. And it's swinging spider up to a bad star, followed by shaking thumbs and sweaty controller. But what's this? Moving up fast on the outside, gonna fail this level.
The 2 deaths so far isn't so bad comparatively to pretty much any other stream. Oh no, fuck you, 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 fuck you. Ah! I want to call bullshit on that one.
Wally, but holy shiatsu was it great television! Inside joined now by rising waters. Certain death is up the third, followed by sogging corpse and more. But on the outside, moving a fastest tidal wave, making his move as they come down the stretch with an eighth of a mile and swinging. Unbelievable! He deserves a followed by shooting thumbs and sweaty controller. But what's this? Moving up fast on the outside. Gonna fail this level. It's swinging spider, shaking thumbs. Gonna fail this level. Sweaty controller. It could be anybody's race here. As they come down the stretch, it looks like gonna fail.
That's fair, Miniverse. I love the action sequence in this. It's just kind of confusing. I don't know where to go. It's not very clear.
Drowned but not out. The man, the myth, the legend, the non-mutant superhero.
Do villains find me this annoyingly talkative? Don't answer. All right, ugly McEvilstein. You're about to get canceled.
And cut. That's a wrap.
Man, that means
Great
something
show,
completely
everybody.
different
Great show.
nowadays.
Here you go, kid. You earned it.
Thanks.
Hey, fair is fair, right? BTW. What's the big deal with that thing, anywho?
Well, it's a long story. Basically, it gives bad guys extra superpowers, so I have to... Wait a sec. This is a prop.
Oh, candy bar! Gonna get a candy bar! Snap, crackle, chop! I love this!
You're not wrong,
Someone to
Rez.
laugh at my jokes! Hey, what's green and makes noise? What? The incredible honk! Kill him. Kill him.
This coming from the guy who can carry on an argument.
Yes! I'm totally hulking out!
Oh, good, it's uncanny! Surrender, varlet! Ere thou dost anger the son of Odin.
See, I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I'm going to say it again here. I think that Deadpool 3 is going to be, like, he's going to accidentally come into the MCU in an after-credit scene of Spider-Man 3, right? Or Doctor Strange. And in Deadpool 3, he's going to fight the MCU version of Deadpool, who's going to be an evil villain, kind of like this version, right? And then he's going to take his place. And after he takes that Deadpool's place, like, he's gonna, like, be like a mob boss or some shit like that. Probably on an oil tanker kind of like this. But I think he'll like beat evil Deadpool and like take his place, and that'll be the whole plot of Deadpool 3. Is Deadpool getting used to the MCU, the lay of the land, learning about the Avengers, stuff like that.
This coming from...
And then beating the MCU Deadpool and taking his place.
Focus on one of them and wait for him to get cocky.
Yes! I'm totally hulking out!
Too good looking to die. Don't bungle. We'll be right back after these messages.
Another successful mission. You get a high rating for that one.
Aren't they all? Just one thing. How do I get home?
Hey, there we go. Alright, y'all, it's been good, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I might play some more Shattered Dimensions eventually at some point, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna be back with another stream next week, so I'll catch y'all then. I hope y'all have a good one. Swim Team Captain 7, signing off.